Hello everyone, welcome back to another Battlegrounds video. Today we have patch notes for patch 25.6.2, which is the first patch we get after the initial buddies introduction. So let's dive right into it. I haven't read anything yet. The only thing that I know though is that Chronormo is finally getting removed. So yeah, let's see what's up with the patch. Bunch of armor changes. But let's not talk about them. Let's go into the body updates. The first body that's changing is the Kurchus body. It used to buff the tavern by +1/+1, it now buffs by +2/+1 this turn after you buy a Minions in Bob's Tavern. Not that interesting of a body, so we don't care about it too much. Enanso Medico. It used to be a tier 2, 2/3. Your minions with side effects get +1/+1. Now it got buffed. Tier 1, 2/2. Minions in Bob's Tavern with the X effects get +2/+2 for each. Damn, that's an insane buff. So for the small price of 1 HP on your body, you now have a tier 1 body, which is crazy. You get this super fast. Not only that, you also get twice the benefits from the effect. If you guys watch my initial body review, I was very skeptical about this body, right? I said it needed some help, and damn, they're giving it so much help. That being said, I played the hero even with the tier 2 body. I only played him once though, and I'll say it was okay. So maybe this hero is gonna be very good now. We'll see. Definitely way more exciting now than before, that's for sure. Sir Tom Diver, Reno Jackson's body. Old Tavern Tier 2, Death Rattle, make your rightmost minion golden. New Tavern Tier 1, that sounds crazy already. Taunt, Death Rattle, make your rightmost minion golden. What? That's an insane buff again. And Reno, it's already a good hero. So first of all, they gave it Taunt. People have been asking for this ever since the first body meta, so that's already insane. Most importantly, they made it tier 1, which means that with Reno now you don't even have to play for triples, you just have to play for tempo, get your body for free, and triple it into a 5-drop or a 6-drop, and then use your power on that. That seems insane. That being said though, Reno was really bad right now in its current state, so now it might be too good, we'll see. Definitely way more exciting than before. Raging Contender used to be a Tavern Tier 1, 4/2. Basically, the Hook Task Hero Power will give you 3 options instead of 2. Now, it's a Tier 4, 5/4. After you use your hero power, gain gold equal to the remove minions Tavern tier. Honestly, to me, this just looks like a nerf. This body seems worse than it was before. I don't know what they were thinking with it, although I guess it's a cooler design. Some people might enjoy this body better than the old one. Frostwolf Lieutenant. Old, Avenge 3. Minions in Bob's Tavern have +1 attack for the rest of the game. New, Avenge 2. Minions in Bob's Tavern have +1 attack for the rest of the game. So basically it's just Avenge 2 instead of 3. Really good change. That being said, I don't think this is gonna make Drektar any better, but it's a nice buff for ETC. Lich Bazial, Unearthed Underling. Old, used to be a 3/3. Whenever your hero takes damage, you get +3/+3 up to twice per turn. New, it's a 2/2 and only gains +2/+2. So that's a big nerf for Lich Baz. And I think it's fine, because I was starting to see people on Lich Baz stay on tier 1 and get the body earlier than they should. Sometimes even playing Rough Weaver to get even more procs. The whole situation was getting kinda sus. So I'm glad that they saw this coming and they nerfed the body already. Junior Navigator, Elise's body. Old, reduced cost of hero power by 2. New, reduced the cost of Lead Explorer by 2. That comment, it got removed from ETC's hero power pool. Okay, so basically this is an ETC nerf. It doesn't make any difference for Elise. And it's also a side nerf to any hero that could steal it, like Scab, Rafam, Tess, maybe some people playing Nosdormu, stuff like that. Arthas, the Lich King's buddy. It used to be a 4-3, it is now a 6-3, so it got buffed. That's a cool buff. Like, it might not look like much, but it's a big buff, because this is kind of an aura effect. Like, the attack on Arthas is gonna apply to all of your reborns. So they're not only buffing the Arthas, it's kind of like they're buffing your whole board. My issue with this is that Arthas, at least at the moment, it's only really good if you get it in combo with an Uberak. And if you don't have an Uberak, then it's kind of useless. So, whatever. It's an okay buff, but I would have liked it better if they just changed the effect. Maybe just give it back its old effect. Make it be a Khadgar, but just for Lich King. Maybe that would be cool. Just remove the Reborn. Pastergat, Professor Putricide's buddy. Old Tavern Tier 4, 5-2. New Tavern Tier 3, 4-2. Okay. So, if you watch my previous review, change, I wasn't very excited about this buddy because I just read it and I knew for a fact that the creations on average were gonna be pretty bad. So I didn't like the buddy, especially as a tier 4 for a slow hero like Putricide. That said, I actually played Putricide in the buddy meta, and I gotta say, this buddy was already a ton of fun, even though it was not very strong as a tier 4 buddy. But I also got to try Putricide as Sir Finley, and then my buddy was actually tier 3, and that time around, it felt way better than when it was tier 4. Although, you're not gonna get the 1 gold for the Maxwell here, but let me tell you, this tier 3 buddy is gonna be nutty. I'm gonna play Putricide whenever it gets offered. The buddy's super fun and also super strong as a tier 3. Can't wait to play with Putricide now. Apostle of Galakrond buddy. Went from tier 3 to tier 2 and lost 1-1 in stats. Honestly, I haven't played a single game of Galakrond, and I'm not gonna play Galakrond now either. For those of you who enjoy Galakrond, that's a welcome buff. Elder Tagawag, Queen Togwaggle's buddy. So it used to be Tavern Tier 4, 5-3, and it was absolutely unplayable. Now it's a Tavern Tier 2, 3-2. Okay, now we're talking. From Tier 4 to Tier 2. Yes, now it is playable. Queen Tog is back on the menu. I think I'm gonna play it, and I think it's gonna be good. Can't wait to try it out. Flight Trainer, Galewing's buddy. Old Tavern Tier 3, 3-4. New Tavern Tier 2, 2-3. So I played Galewing. The hero power was obviously amazing. The buddy didn't felt good at all. Now, as a Tier 2 buddy, you're gonna be able to triple it way faster. Looking good. Even though it got smaller, it's still a good change overall, I will say. Piloted Wirlotron, Sneed's buddy went from tier 4 to tier 3 and lost 1-1 in stats. I mean, to be fair, you don't really care about losing the stats because you want this thing to die anyway. Yeah, that's an amazing change. I haven't played Sneed a single time, but now that it's tier 3, I might consider it. Massworn Soulkeeper, the Jailer's buddy. It used to be tier 3, 3-3. It's now a tier 2, 2-2. And that's amazing, dude. I was already playing this hero. I love this buddy. And I'm happy that they buffed it. Honestly, in my opinion, it was already fine before. Now it's even better. Can't wait to play it even more. Lucifron, Ragnaros Firelord's buddy. It was a 5-3, is now a 6-5, so they made it bigger. Birth, old 3-6, new 5-6. Don't care, didn't ask. Wandering Trend, Grabus buddy. old Tavern Tier 3, 4-7, new Tavern Tier 2, 3-5. That's a good buff. I like it, because you want to triple this body as soon as possible. So yeah, this is gonna help Greybow a lot. And even though this used to be a powerful body in the old body meta, nowadays with cards like Ghoul of the Feast, this body feels like way worse than before. Like I played Greyboy a couple of times, and basically as soon as I got my Ghoul of the Feast, I just sold this body. It was so bad in comparison. So now that it's a tier 2, maybe I can triple it and keep it on my board. For a little bit at least. Nathanos Blightcaller, Sylvanas body. It used to be tier 5, 3-6. Is now a tier 6, 6-6. So 6-6-6. Well, that's a big nerf. Why are they nerfing it? I don't know. Isn't Sylvanas just a worse version of Mutanus? Scab's buddy. It used to be tier 3, 4-6. It is now a tier 4, 2-6. For those of you who don't know it, Scabs is by far the best hero according to global stats at the moment. So yeah, really good to see this change. Making it tier 4 is definitely a very big deal. Max Linger used to be a tier 2, 5-3. It is now a tier 3, 5-5. So they nerfed this body because they changed the Shadowbox Zero Power, and Shadowbox Zero Power is now insane. So giving it a tier 2 body that you will triple really fast was not a good idea. So making it tier 3 makes sense. Maybe we're gonna see less Shadowbox, because like this effect is really not good. But since the hero power was so good and the body was tier 2, you will just use it as a triple pretty much. And then sell it. Titanic Guardian. This is Pyramid's body. It was a 6-2, it is now a 5-2. What? Doesn't make sense. Tentacle of Cthulhu. It was a Tavern Tier 2, 1-1. It is now a Tavern Tier 3, 3-3. So sad day for all of you Cthulhu enjoyers out there, I guess. Loyal Henchman. It's Rafam's body. It used to be a 6-6. It is now a 4-6. Okay. Body Tavern Tier updates. The following bodies are now a lower Tavern Tier. Okay, so this has been buffed. Enanzo Meccano, Clip Demon Hunter. Oh, this is Aranna. Okay, yes, I like this. Aranna Tier 1 body? Yes. Now the hero makes sense again. Because I tried Aranna because I wanted to see how big of a difference there will be with the new effect compared to the old one. The old effect used to be after you play a minion, you get a roll. So basically, whenever you bought like a Elemental or a Tad or a Patient Scout, you will get extra money because you will get an extra roll. Now with the new effect, it's after you buy a minion, so there's almost no way to get free money out of it. And yeah, that felt like so much worse. Like basically, I was spending gold for my rolls while having my body on the board to proc my hero power. It felt super bad. Now you should get the body early enough that it actually maybe will help you get your hero power off for free. So yeah, good buff. I like to see that. And then Siftom Diver, this is the Reno body. We already saw that as well. Apostle of Galkron, yeah, the Galkron body. Crazy Monkey, oh, they're buffing Mukla. Nice. I played Mukla once, and then I said to myself, never again. So good buff. Eclipse on Illidari. Wait, this is the Illidan body. That's dangerous. Because during the first body meta, when Illidan came out, the body was tier 2, and the hero was like top 3 best heroes in the game, believe it or not. Now it's tier 2 again. Although nowadays we have Leroy. For those of you who are not Illidan experts, even though your minions may be immune because of the body effect, you can kill them with Leroy. Leroy doesn't care about immunity. Also, in mech lobbies, you can play Dr. Boombot and try to taunt it and kill the Illidan body with that way. Although it's a much more niche of a tech card. But I guess now there are ways to deal with this. Although super dangerous buff, this might be the new king of the meta game. Elder Tagawag. This is the Togwaggle's body. Flight Trainer, Tailwing, Many Whelps. Wait, this is Onyxia. Wait, Onyxia used to have a tier 3 body? Okay. Yeah, it makes sense for it to be tier 2. It makes all the sense. What the hell, dude? I haven't played Onyxia, so I didn't even know that it was tier 3. Mouseward Soulkeeper. So this is the Jailer. SI7 Scout. Wait, this is the Edwin's body. Oh, finally, dude. People wanted this body to be a tier 2 body ever since the first body meta, and they finally did it. It's probably gonna be playable, probably still gonna be bad, but at least now it's something you can think about, man. As a tier 3 body, that made no sense for such a weak hero like Edwin, especially. Tamuzo. Wait, this is Ozuma's body. Okay, I was actually talking about this on stream today. I was like, why is this even a tier 3 body? It's so bad, at least make it tier 2. And now they did it. Cool. And Wandering Trend, which is the Greybow. Baby Elec, this is Cyrilla's body, tier 3. Let's go. Dagwig Sticky Toy. Oh, this one is Eudora. Okay, buffing Eudora. I like it. Fastergut. This is the future side. This is nuts. I can't wait to play with it. Wheelotron is the Sneed. Spirit Raptor. Oh, this one is Brucan. Yeah, it's another one. I actually played Brucan because I thought it was a tier 3 body. And then when the game started, it was a tier 4 body. And yeah, that was not a fun time. And then I said I will never play it again. And now they buffed it, so maybe I'll play it. But as a tier 4, it was awful. Street Magician. Wait, this is the Circle guy buddy. It was tier 4? Really? Okay, makes sense for it to be tier 3. Baby and Zot is now tier 4. Wait, this was tier 5? Yeah, makes sense for it to be tier 4. The following buddies are now higher tavern tier, so these have been nerfed. Bran's Epic Egg, makes sense, Bran was super OP. Lil KT, which is Bigglesworth, and this was also OP. Although I would have liked to see a stat change for this. Like, why does it have to be a tier 2 buddy and also a 5-4? But I guess they went with the bigger nerf and just make it tier 3. Max Linger, it's for Shadowwalk. Tentacle of Cthulhu, and these are all tier 3 now. So I guess ETC is unplayable. They removed all the economy. No more cat, no more egg, no more release. What are you gonna do with it? You're just gonna die. But maybe they're gonna release a new hero with a tier 2 economy body. I don't know. Acolyte of Yogg. Wait, this is the Yogg's body. What? Why did they nerf Yogg? I don't get it. Imperial Defender. Yeah, this is Queen Ashara's body. Dude, Queen Ashara was barely playable. I played her. I enjoyed her. And now they made it tier 4. I'm probably not gonna play her again. Kill Wreck. This is Jaraxxus body. Fun fact, I've played this game since day 1, and Jaraxxus has been in the game since day 1. I got my first place achievement with Jaraxxus the other day because of this body. Now they made it tier 4, which makes sense. I don't know, dude. Jaraxxus was honestly felt legit for that one game, but as a tier 4 body, feels worse, way worse. Maxwell Mighty Steed. Oh, this is Sir Finley. Yes, this nerf makes all the sense. And honestly, out of all these nerfs that I've seen so far, this is the only one that even as a tier 4, it's still totally playable. Nexus Lord. Oh, this one is Malygos buddy. It's now tier 4. Okay. So Malygos was a strong hero. I wouldn't say OP, but it was really strong and extremely toxic, because you will get 6-drop super fast and deal a bunch of damage to people. And now they're nerfing it to tier 4, which in my opinion makes it unplayable, because your whole game it's 1 turn slower, which means you're gonna spike later and you're also gonna have like less 6-drops overall. So yeah, I would say the hero is pretty unplayable, but I'm a fan because honestly it was not fun to play against Malygos. You will just take damage for no reason, like you couldn't do anything about it if you face him on the wrong turn. Raging Contender. Oh, this is the Hook Tusk, which they reworked. Varden's Aquarior. Yeah, this is Varden. Okay, so Varden was low-key OP, although I didn't see him very often in my lobbies for some reason, but the hero was super bonkers. It was so consistent at getting top 2. And now it's tier 4, which I'd say probably makes it unplayable, because you want to get this body fast to get the effect off, although it might still be fine. It's just that now that it's a tier 4, maybe you can't make it golden as easily. We'll see. And Warden Tailwater, which is the Scab's body, it's also tier 4. We already talked about that. Now on to the tier 5 bodies. Baby Kodo, which is the Gaff's body. And Gaff, just like Malygos, was just a hero that will deal a lot of damage to people for very little reason. Although, I don't think this is that big of a nerf, to be honest. I think Gaff is just gonna be the same as it used to be before. You maybe just buy 1 fewer minion the turn you play your body, that's about it. Although, I'm personally not a big fan of this type of buddies that just spikes and deal damage and then get top 4 and die. So I'm a big fan of this nerf. Captain Fairmont, this is Carial buddy. Also got nerfed to tier 5. Huge fan of this because I absolutely hate the play patterns of this buddy. I honestly liked it way better in the old version. I don't know why they reworked it, but yeah, I just don't like to push my button, man. Don't make me push button. Give me a buddy that does something else. Clockwork Assistant. This is the Toki buddy, I believe, and it used to be tier 3. I wasn't seeing that many Tokis in my lobbies, to be honest, and when I played her, the hero just felt fine. It didn't felt anything crazy, but they super nerfed it for some reason. Crimson Hand Centaurion. This is Keltas buddy, and it was tier 4, it's now tier 5. Dude, Keltas, they gave it one of the best skins ever with his legendary skin, and I actually loved playing him just for the skin. Like, the buddy was okay, but you kinda needed to roll Chronormo eventually to just sell all your garbage into it and get to a decent comp. Now, not only they removed Chronormo, they also nerfed the buddy. Why would I ever play this hero? And Ticket Collector also to tier 5. And this should be Tikatus buddy. So yeah, I was seeing a lot of Tikatus do really well in my lobbies. And this is not only a nerf to Tikatus, it's also a nerf to ETC and kind of a side effect nerf for Scabs and Tess, because if we will see less Tikatus in the lobbies, that means that even when Scabs and Tess are in, there are gonna be less opportunities for them to find insane buddies early on. Because Tikatus is definitely one of the best buddies in the game in terms of raw power they should get out of it. And Nathanos Bright Collar, moving to tier 6, which I believe is the first and only tier 6 buddy that we have, and it's Sylvanas. Last but not least, Minion Pool update. Chronormo gone, Razor Gore back in. And this is a sweet buff for Alexstrasza, because now your power is way more consistent. This is it for the patch. Honestly, one of the greatest patch we've ever had. I absolutely love this patch. They nerfed a bunch of boring buddies, and they buffed a bunch of interesting and cool buddies. So can't wait to play the game tomorrow. As always, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you think about the video. And if you wanna see more of me, right now we are pushing for rank 1 EU, so make sure to check my Twitch, link in the description. I stream every day CET time, usually starting at 8 AM. Come join and have a good time. See you in the next one. Bye!